What if I told you there's a secret gesture that can spark instant attraction, build trust, and make you stand out from the crowd? Sounds intriguing, right? In today's video, we're diving into the power of gestures, and I'll reveal one subtle move that can elevate your dating game. Trust me, this isn't something you want to miss. Section 1. Relatable Setup, Addressing Challenges in Dating. Let's be real. Dating in today's world can feel like navigating an impossible maze. Have you ever been on a date that felt more like a job interview than a meaningful connection? Or maybe you've been stuck in that endless loop of texting someone, only for them to suddenly vanish, leaving you wondering what went wrong. Sound familiar? And even when you finally meet someone who feels like they might be the one, the pressure to stand out can be overwhelming. It's like trying to climb a mountain where the odds are stacked against you. We've all been there, trying everything we can think of just to make an impression. Expensive gifts? Check. Elaborate, picture-perfect dates? Been there. And let's not forget those cringe-worthy, overly rehearsed pickup lines that often end in awkward silences. But here's the kicker. All those efforts, as grand as they seem, often miss the mark. Why? Because they're not rooted in what truly makes someone notice and connect with you. What if I told you there's a way to leave a lasting impression that's not about trying harder, spending more, or pretending to be someone you're not? Instead, it's about tapping into something genuine, something authentic, something that makes the other person feel seen, heard, and valued. It's not about putting on a show. It's about showing up as the real you and using simple but powerful gestures to build a connection that goes beyond the surface. Stick with me, because today, I'm going to share an approach that could completely change the way you connect with people, whether it's on a first date, a casual conversation, or even in long-term relationships. This isn't about gimmicks or tricks. It's about unlocking the secret to authenticity and attraction. And trust me, it's a lot simpler than you might think. Section 2. Unlocking the Power of Gestures. Have you ever stopped to think about how much of our communication goes beyond just words? It's incredible when you realize that the majority of what we say isn't even spoken. The way we express ourselves, through tone of voice, facial expressions, body language, and yes, those subtle gestures, plays a huge role in how we connect with others. Imagine this. You're talking to someone, and they lean in just slightly. It's such a small action, but in that moment, it feels like they're hanging on to every word you're saying. Or think about the warmth you feel when someone lightly touches your arm during a conversation. It's like a silent signal saying, "I hear you, and I value what you're saying." And let's not forget about eye contact. When someone looks at you, really looks at you, it's more than just polite. It's as if they're acknowledging you for exactly who you are. These little moments may seem insignificant on the surface, but they're powerful. They create connections that words alone often can't. They show empathy, interest, and even vulnerability, all of which are crucial in building trust and deepening relationships. What's fascinating is that these gestures don't just happen by chance. They're tools we can use intentionally to make others feel at ease, appreciated, and understood. And when you use them the right way, they can leave a lasting impression that goes far beyond what any clever line or extravagant gesture could achieve. The beauty of gestures is in their simplicity. They don't require you to be the smoothest talker or to come up with the perfect thing to say. They're about showing up authentically and letting your actions speak louder than your words. Stay with me, because up next, we'll dive into a specific gesture that could completely change how you connect with the people around you. Section 3. The Hidden Power of Authenticity and Vulnerability. Let's be honest, authenticity is everything. In the world of dating, where everyone's trying to stand out, it's easy to fall into the trap of putting on a mask. We've all done it at some point, whether it's trying to act cooler than we really are, pretending we're not fazed, or presenting a version of ourselves that feels safer, more polished. Why? Because deep down, we're all afraid of rejection. No one wants to be hurt or feel like they're not enough. But here's the surprising truth. The more we try to appear perfect, the more we actually lose what makes us unique and attractive. Think about it. When was the last time you truly connected with someone who seemed completely flawless? Perfection can feel intimidating, distant, even cold. It's the quirks, the vulnerabilities, the little imperfections that make us relatable and human. What if instead of trying to be what we think others want, we leaned into who we really are? It's in those moments of vulnerability, when we're honest, open, and unguarded, that the real magic happens. Vulnerability isn't a weakness. It's an incredible strength. It's what makes people lean in, what sparks curiosity, and what leaves a lasting impression. Authenticity isn't about oversharing or wearing your heart on your sleeve all the time. It's about letting others see the real you, the one who laughs at silly jokes, the one who admits to being nervous, the one who isn't afraid to show they care. It's about dropping the act and trusting that being yourself is enough. So, how do you embrace this power of authenticity and vulnerability? Sometimes, it's as simple as a gesture, a way to say so much without saying a word. Stick around, because in just a moment, I'll share with you a specific gesture that's not only effortless but can completely transform how others see and connect with you. Trust me, you don't want to miss this. Section 4. Building up to the reveal of the gentle anchor. Let me share with you a simple, yet incredibly powerful, gesture that can completely transform how you connect with someone. I like to call it the gentle anchor. At first glance, it might seem almost too subtle to make a difference, but don't underestimate its impact. Picture this. You're having a conversation with someone. Maybe it's a first date, a casual chat with someone you're interested in, or even a deeper discussion with a longtime partner. You're fully engaged, listening attentively, and at just the right moment, you lightly place your hand on their arm, just above the elbow. That's it. A small, simple gesture that takes only a second, but the ripple effect it creates can be astonishing. Now, before you go and try it out, let me break down exactly why this works so well. Touch is one of the most powerful forms of nonverbal communication we have. It bypasses words and goes straight to the emotional core. The gentle touch on the arm sends a silent message. I'm here, I'm present, and I value this moment with you. It's not just about the action, it's about the intention behind it. When done correctly, the gentle anchor communicates care, attention, and genuine interest. It's a gesture that builds a sense of trust and safety, both of which are essential ingredients for creating attraction. Think about it. When someone makes you feel safe and seen, doesn't it make them more memorable? But here's the key. This touch must be gentle and natural. It's not about grabbing or invading someone's personal space. Instead, it's about creating a subtle moment of connection, a fleeting but powerful interaction that says so much more than words ever could. And this isn't just about romantic relationships. The gentle anchor works in any situation where you want to build a connection, whether it's with a friend, a colleague, or even a family member. Stick around, because I'm about to dive deeper into how you can master this technique, when to use it, and how to ensure it feels authentic every single time. Trust me, you won't want to miss what's coming next. Section 5. Why the gentle anchor works. Have you ever wondered why some people seem to have an almost magnetic ability to connect with others? It's not just about their words or charm. It's often about the small, thoughtful gestures they use to make others feel seen and valued. The gentle anchor is one such gesture. And here's the fascinating part. It's backed by science. When we experience physical touch, even something as simple as a light touch on the arm, our bodies release oxytocin, known as the bonding hormone. Oxytocin plays a crucial role in fostering feelings of trust, connection, and closeness. This chemical reaction isn't just theoretical. Studies have shown that even subtle, intentional touch can create a sense of warmth and emotional safety between people. What makes the gentle anchor so effective is its subtlety. It's not a grand, exaggerated move meant to grab attention. Instead, it's an understated and natural way to convey, I'm here, I see you, and I genuinely value this moment we're sharing. In a world where many interactions can feel rushed or transactional, this small gesture has the power to cut through the noise and leave a lasting impression. And here's the best part. It's not limited to romantic situations. Imagine using the gentle anchor during a heartfelt conversation with a friend. Picture the connection you could build when offering encouragement to a coworker or comforting a family member. The beauty of this gesture is its versatility. It strengthens bonds across all types of relationships. What's key to remember is that the gentle anchor isn't about manipulation or forcing a connection. It's about authenticity. When done with genuine care and attention, it creates a moment of human connection that words alone can't achieve. Stay with me, because next, I'll show you exactly when and how to use this technique in different situations to make every interaction feel natural and impactful. You won't want to miss this. It might just change how you connect with others forever. Section 6. Addressing common concerns and providing tips. Now, let's talk about something that might be on your mind. What if this feels awkward? Or worse, what if they misinterpret my intentions? These are valid concerns. And the good news is that there are simple ways to ensure the gentle anchor comes across as natural, thoughtful, and well-received. The first key is timing. The gentle anchor isn't something you sprinkle randomly into a conversation. It works best in moments of genuine connection. For example, when someone is sharing something personal, expressing excitement, or even seeking reassurance, a subtle, light touch can emphasize that you're truly present and engaged. These are the moments when the gesture feels the most organic. Second, your demeanor plays a huge role. Confidence, paired with warmth, is the magic formula here. When you use the gentle anchor, pair it with a relaxed smile, steady eye contact, or a soft tone of voice. These nonverbal cues amplify the authenticity of the gesture and help prevent any misunderstandings. The goal isn't to overthink or overdo it, but to let your actions align naturally with the flow of the conversation. And finally, let's address the elephant in the room: personal boundaries. Not everyone is comfortable with touch, and that's perfectly okay. Pay attention to their body language. If they lean away or seem hesitant, don't push it. Respect their space and shift your focus to other ways of connecting, like your tone, posture, or even the way you actively listen. The gentle anchor isn't about forcing a connection. It's about enhancing one when it feels right. Remember, this is a tool, not a rule. The power of the gentle anchor lies in its subtlety and sincerity. Used thoughtfully, it can elevate your interactions in a way that feels natural and genuine. In the next section, I'll share real-life scenarios where the gentle anchor can shine, and trust me, you won't want to miss this practical guide. Section 7. Wrapping up, call to action and engagement. So there you have it, the gentle anchor. It's more than just a gesture. It's a bridge to deeper, more meaningful connections. This simple, subtle action can transform the way you interact with others, whether you're looking to spark attraction, strengthen existing bonds, or simply stand out in a world filled with surface-level conversations and endless swipes. But here's the thing. The power of the gentle anchor lies in its authenticity. It's not about tricks or techniques. It's about being present, engaged, and intentional in your interactions. In a time when genuine connections are becoming rare, something as small as this can make you unforgettable. Now, I want to hear from you. What are your thoughts on the gentle anchor? Have you ever experienced or even unknowingly used a similar gesture in your own interactions? Maybe it was a friend who placed a reassuring hand on your shoulder, or a moment when someone's subtle touch made you feel truly seen and valued. How did it make you feel? Share your experiences and thoughts in the comments below. I genuinely want to hear your stories. I read every single comment. And who knows, your insight might inspire someone else to build better connections in their own life. And one more thing, if you found this concept intriguing, don't keep it to yourself. Hit that like button. Share this video with someone who might find it helpful. And make sure to subscribe for more content that helps you navigate the complexities of modern relationships. Let's build a community that celebrates meaningful interactions, one small gesture at a time. Stay tuned. There's so much more to explore about the art of connection. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. And if you're ready to take your connection building skills to the next level, don't forget to check out my video on the 5 love languages. It's linked in the description. As always, if you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, share it with a friend, and subscribe for more tips on dating, relationships, and personal growth. Thanks for watching. And remember, true connection starts with authenticity. See